Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen, man. I don't know if a lot of y'all know this or not. I cannot stand drugs. I can't. Because I see what they do to this country. I see what they do to people. Drugs are one of those things, man, where you know, even when people get off of them, they have long-lasting effects. A lot of times that are not even known yet, because you know, as you're aging, your DNA is still like evolving, and you know, as you age, more and more things come up, like ailments and things like that. And a lot of it has to do with what you either ingested or did in your life in the past, leading up to your old age. A lot of people don't make it to their old age, and you know, drugs has a profound effect on that. Regardless of that, just your life, just dealing in that type of lifestyle to where you could be taking off the planet at any given time in some of the most craziest ways, period. But I want to talk about a story that I saw this morning. And I forgot to thank everybody that came to the live stream last night. We had a good time, man. And shout out to the mods for holding it down for me and everybody that, you know, came to show support. But let me get in this story. This story I seen last night about a dude in California that ran across a busy highway butt ass naked. Now, some people are saying this is a mental thing. I think it's drugs. Or he got caught cheating. Just my opinion. But I mean, you be the judge of it. Take a look at this madness.
It really is amazing that that man survived this. It was a wild and crazy scene and completely shocking to those people who were driving on Slauson. Take a look.
Yeah, it was just crazy. This naked man just jumping out of the bush from the roof and onto the street.
Cell phone video captures a disturbed and desperate naked man running across Slauson Avenue on Thursday morning near Edgemar Avenue in Los Angeles.
Oh, be careful, be careful.
The bloodied, exposed man is struck by a driver who never sees him coming. That poor lady, clearly shaken up.
He jumped from the roof over there.
Watching it all unfold, Jerry Garcia, who recorded the madness on his cell phone. What are you thinking as you're watching this?
I don't know, it's just speechless, because you never expect to see a naked man running in front of you like during your day.
Despite being struck by a car, the man still gets up and moves. He can then be seen on the ground in front of a different car. After a few seconds, he gets up and walks away. Jerry remembers seeing a dazed look on that man's face.
Just very confused. Like, I don't know what he was on or what was going on or going through his head. But yeah, very confused, like kind of out of it.
You're making
This is the second floor window the man jumped out of. You can see traces of blood left behind. The LAPD says the man tackled an officer who responded to the scene.
I think he tried to fight the cops as well or so, but then that's when they subdued him.
With so many cases of drug-induced violence and people suffering with mental illness, Jerry emphasizes the importance of remaining vigilant while on the road.
Just stay on your toes when you're driving. Make sure you don't run over anybody. I see a lot of crazy things out there while I'm driving.
And we have been told that man is in the hospital recovering from his injuries. At this time, we don't know what type of charges he will be facing.
Guys, that's the story of this dude butt naked running down the damn street looking hella stupid. You know, what's crazy is if you paid attention to the video, you saw the lady coming in, like almost looked like he jumped onto her car and then fell on the ground. Then he went in front of another car, laid down on the ground, got up, and then ran off like a wild deer. The fuck is wrong going on here? Seriously, don't nobody want to see. Last thing you expect to see when you going down the street is some dude running with his dick out. Makes no sense. People say he was crazy or whatever, but I mean, anything you see nowadays that doesn't align with normalcy of common sense is considered crazy. It was a crazy act. I don't think he was crazy. I think he was on some type of drug, or either that, because they say he jumped from a second floor window. Because you seem like, it looked like this ninja just jumped up, landed out of the sky when the video first started. He just came out of nowhere like, boom, he's on the screen. Here I am. Landed, got up and ran. Did you see all that blood up on that windowsill? Maybe he got caught cheating. That might be another thing a lot of people don't understand. Maybe he might got caught cheating. And you know, when you're running and stuff, you got adrenaline and you got a lot of emotion. Then you realize, damn, I ain't even got my clothes. I'm embarrassed. You don't know what's going to happen. Either way, he was trying to get the hell up out of there, wherever he was at. And this story, man, a lot of people laughing at it. It's not really funny to me, though. It's not. It's not even funny because, I mean, seriously, I mean, let me just say this, you know, I hate to categorize, but fuck it. For a black dude, in my opinion, for a black dude to come out there naked like that, he either got to be on some type of drugs. I told you I wasn't going to laugh. Or he got to be running from something. Just like the dude that stole the ambulance in West Virginia. Did you see his eyes, that bugged out look? Something was on his ass that he did not want to get caught by. Either way, man, I mean, they saying he's mentally distressed. I mean, you would be mentally distressed if somebody was after your ass after digging a girl out or something. But I mean, how do you make sense of this? How do you make sense? Like I was up here looking at the comments for it. You know what I'm saying? And one person said, it's Naked and Afraid, the Street Urban series. I thought that was funny. But I don't know how to call this, man. I don't. I mean, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think about this. This dude right here, batshit crazy. It's proven. Because, I mean, nowadays, man, with drugs, I mean, let's say it is drugs, right? There's so many synthetic things that they put in the drugs that are chemicals that are, by themselves will kill you if you ingest them. That, you know, these people that are making these drugs and all this other stuff and bringing them into the country, the only goal is to provide some type of neurological effect to resemble being high or being high in actual self long enough to where the product is seen is deemed feasible to be sold to make money. So they don't care what they give you, and people are just running to this type of stuff to experience the ultimate high. And look what the fuck happened. You run around with your goddamn dick out looking stupid. Another thing is this, man. I was in jail, and a good friend of mine was a drug dealer. Well, got caught selling drugs. He was telling me about drugs and stuff. He was like, man, he said, you know, like a dope spot. He said, if somebody overdose off of like heroin, once the word get around that the person overdosed, he said the next day the block would be flooded because people be like, that's that good stuff. Man, it's like crazy how we just rush to proceed ourselves to our own oblivion. I mean, and it's just the conditioning of it. I mean, think about it. This country is supposed to be the greatest nation out, right? They claim they can't stop the drugs coming in and all this other stuff. And all the while they're profiting from it. And think about it. You make your own citizens guinea pigs for greenbacks. You can't make that make sense. There are a lot of evil people out here while we point the finger at each other as commoners that we don't even see behind the works that smile in our face in positions of power. And we believe they're really there for our own self-interest. It's just one of them things that it's head scratching and it's funny at the same time. In addition to horrifying. There ain't no real leaders out here, man. It's not. It's just people that want to have and gain and will say and do anything to get to that goal. And that's what's hurtful. You know what I mean? There are good people out here. No matter what race you are, what color you are, where you come from, there are good people all over. And everybody's, when it comes to money, everybody's on the menu to get chewed up if the opportunity presents itself. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This guy tried to tackle the cops. That's another thing. I wouldn't let this motherfucker put his hands on me with his dick out and shit. But if you get to wrestling this, going with this dude, he's stronger than you think because he on some drug-induced psychosis or a mental episode. He get the wrestling you. Y'all wind up getting into 69. You got a fucking hot dog and boiled eggs all in your goddamn face. That's enough to call for backup. But you can't open your mouth to go to the mic because the dick right there. Crazy. Just my opinion. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Lord have mercy.